man that took us to that place was in our front. They first fire on him, his car. But what I only know, I don't know either he was killed there. When I was admitted at the General Hospital here, Bali, in the morning, I saw the dead body. Han was there. They say it's the man that drove us to that place.
Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get some videos and messages for our table. When we say one quickly, the review to you concerning the things when we say they happen right now for inside this country, Nigeria. Just as you rightly see one video from the introduction of this very broadcast, that one now the police when it be say they gone down for the kidnapping when it be say it happened for Abuja of recent, this very January for this 2024. Although I would leave you to listen to the details of that very interview, the encounter of this Nigeria police when it be say as we talk right now, it dey for hospital because of the bullet wounds when it be say it sustained during that very encounter with bandits. And the families when it be say they equally involved for this very whole matter. All right, before then, we equally get this very message when it be say we dey receive from EFFC when it equally mean Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, where they take come outside to release the full list of the sectors, which is the companies where it be say they allege say they receive over $347 billion when it be forex allocation from CBN, when it equally mean Central Bank of Nigeria, as this very same EFCC begin their own investigation. Will they review to you the full list and those people when it be say they involve, the money when it be say they allocate to each and every one of them, when it be say it worth this $347 billion in total. All right, I'll just beg you to make you sit down, relax with us because we get a lot to review to you, even for the process of this very broadcast. And before we go on finally, we want quickly beg you for one favor. I beg help us to like this video because the more you like this video, the more YouTube they recommend them to people. Now their own policy now it be that very one. Thank you so much for your support. All right, listen to this very full documentary when it be say it contain every companies and the names and also the money when it be say it involve them. I'll come back for more.
The EFFC has extended its investigations into more companies over forex allocation in 10 years. This followed an investigation by the EFFC into foreign exchange allocations to the Dangote Group and other companies. CBN data has revealed the list of other companies involved and the amount given out between January 2014 and June 2023. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has begun an investigation into at least $347 billion issued to several companies between January 2014 and June 2023. This followed new investigations that saw the Anti-Graft Agency extend its forex allocation probe to include some foreign firms operating in Nigeria. This occurred in the context of the EFFC's investigation into foreign exchange allocations to the Dangote Group and 51 other companies under the direct supervision of Godwin Emefiele, the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria. Reported that the EFFC may have chosen to focus on the 52 companies because they got the largest chunk of the $347 billion within the time frame. Beneficiaries of Forex. According to a review of the CBN's quarterly statistical bulletin, the industries that benefited from the Forex allocation under the import category were manufacturing, transportation, food and beverage, agricultural, minerals, and oil. Other industries included travel and tourism, travel, culture, and sport services, distribution, education, environment, finance, construction and allied engineering, and education, environment, health, and social services. The bank distributed $65.99 billion in 2014, $44.6 billion in 2015, $25.5 billion in 2016, $27.64 billion in 2017, $40.81 billion in 2018, $43.99 billion in 2019, $28.24 billion in 2020, and $16.4 billion between January 2021 and September 2021, according to a breakdown of the allocation by year. Additionally, $17.38 billion was distributed from October 2021 to March 2022, and $36.88 billion was provided from April 2022 to June 2023. The companies involved cut across the import and the invisible category import category, industrial sector, $69.71 billion products, $24.88 billion manufactured products, $32.73 billion transport sector, $6.67 billion agricultural sector, $2.83 billion minerals, $2.88 billion oil sector, $37.46 billion invisible category, financial services, $136.54 billion business services, $13.47 billion communication services, $3.08 billion construction and related engineering services, $147.71 million distribution services, $257.99 million education services, $4.98 billion environmental services, $40,000 health-related and social services, $31.03 million tourism and travel-related services, $721.54 million recreational, cultural and sporting services, $3.18 million transport services, $7.32 billion other services not included elsewhere, $3.79 billion.
All right, my great and wonderful people, I believe say una don hear every total breakdown of this very over 20 companies when it say yes, they tell us say they allege share over $370 something million within themselves because of this forest allocation. All right, we dey here, they watch EFCC to see the result. Not before them to come outside, as we usually say, to give us lists, now results. May we see the people when it be say they involve, and also the recoveries when it be say they bring out to Nigerians as it proved to say truly they really mean within the detail each and every one of us. I'll leave you because of time to share your own opinion with us on the comment section, even as I leave you to watch this other video when it be say it concerned this Nigeria police officer, when it be say he use his body carry bullets because of this bandit attack, and also the families when it be say he involved for this incident as well. We'll come back for more.
The theme of this report is one not frequently spoken of. It is a story of heroism by members of the Nigeria Police Force who put their lives on the line to rescue innocent civilians under attack. The kidnapping of members of the Al-Qadria family is one which gained prominence due to the subplots. A father and his 6 daughters kidnapped, the outrageous ransom demanded, the killing of one of the daughters, Nabiha, when the ransom could not be paid, a crowdfunding by Nigerians to facilitate the payment of ransom, and the subsequent release and controversies surrounding the roles played by security agencies. But in this plot is uncelebrated gallantry shown by the first responders when the family made that distress call that particular night when they were under attack. The father of the girls, Mansour Al-Qadria, tells us about his call for rescue while under attack.
When I noticed my brother was driving in, I was happy. He was the one that actually lead the police to my community. So when I sighted this guy, I said, "Kai, this guy," as at that time, they had already positioned themselves again. When they said that they were coming, they didn't know what was coming, but they saw the police light on. So they knew quite all right, these guys have come for them. So it was then they started to exchange bullets. And I saw my brother that he wanted to drive further. So he didn't know that they were close to that house. So the next thing he did was for him to reverse back. Which, the reverse that he did, I believe they must have shot him. So the police vehicle too got stopped. So his reverse could not go back So they were all exchanging with themselves. So after a few minutes, both of them stopped. I think the police stopped. They can't advance further. And I said, Kai, they must have injured my brother or injured the police. For the police vehicle not to advance further.
This signboard, perforated by bullets, tells us about the exchange of gunfire which did take place on that night when Nadiha, her father, and 5 of her sisters were abducted by the bandits. Arise News visited the Muhammad Buhari Hospital, where ASP Mohammed Daudu and Inspector Audu Ocheme, 2 officers, short while responding to that distress call, are recuperating.
Yes, it was on the 2nd of January 2024. I was on patrol. My team had twice a body division, a surveillance body team. So, Inspector of Police, who is at the moment here, called on the phone that we should come to station, that there's issue. I drove down to the office. I reached the office. I saw him with one civilian like that. He said we should join his car. I said, what is the problem? He said there's issue at Zuma 1. That's the body there. So I arranged my men, me and 3 others. We start going to that place. When reaching there, before we understand, instead for him to say, we don't reach, or he did not tell us, we just enter and see between them. What I'm to hear is fire, going both back and front. That's how it happens. The man that took us to that place was in our front. They first fire on him, his car. But what I only know, I don't know either he was killed there. When I was admitted at the General Hospital here, body. In the morning, I saw the dead body. The hand was there. They say it's the man that drove to that place. And he was killed by the bandit.
All right, my great and wonderful people. I believe so una don't see the bitter experience of this Nigeria police and also the present situation of your own health as we talk right now. Now, you ask yourself, how many times will it be say something that happen to any Nigerians when it be say Nigeria police will swing into action immediately? Why it be say this one get a quick response? Remember, even the man when it be say they kidnap his own daughters, which is the victim of this whole issue. For that very interview, if you listen to that very man very well, you will hear where it be say if for thought say, now your own brother lead the police squad, which is to say your own brother na high-ranking police officer. So now the reason why it be say they get quick response for that very intervention, when it be say it eventually lead to this very casualty. And again, look at the way when it be say Nigeria police, a whole Nigeria police say they mistakenly enter into the midst of bandits. I not tell you say it not they possible, but not before this era of technology, where it be say technology don't give us another advancement for us to monitor our environment. For all these years, when it be say this banditry, they go on. If truly the federal government of Nigeria say, okay, they want to put an end, save life and properties of Nigeria, definitely all these things supposed to be the first thing when we say they're supposed to put in place. At least CCTV cameras for all those areas where it be say all this banditry for the take place. So that even the Nigeria police force feel monitor they are going out and they are coming in. Yes, technology don't advance to that very extent where it be say not to take any man by surprise as we speak right now. You ask yourself how long our police security agencies will they use their lives to pay for the crimes when it be say they not commit. Here police officers say they not tell them, say make they shout, tell them say they don't reach you, they don't. Who want tell you? The person will be say they run for your own life. Now, he want come blow whistle for you, say, una don't reach you, so make the kill am, abi. I beg, when we want wake up to this reality, say, this very government personnel that they use us, they do sacrifice for their own selfish gain. May we all wake up to this reality. I know, say all of us know if we run away from this very country or all the police run away from their duties. But you see the reason why it be say some police people, if incidents like this happen, you go call them, they're not going to respond because they don't want to use their lives for sacrifice. As you get your own family, now so they themselves get their own families. They love their lives as you love your own life. They not use their life for exchange of your own when it be say they are not well provided for, they are not equally well protected. So they not get equipment to monitor their environment and also to combat these people when it be say they destroy lives and properties they go on daily basis. You want just send them like that with some few bullets, say may they go use their body, carry wetin they don't know. Okay, may we cite example for the life of this very police when it be say he died for this very issue now. Tell me, wetin will be a reward and the reward of the family? He don't die now, leave his family, leave his children, leave his own wife. Live there for suffer. This country not be place where it be say law they protect anybody or any officer, government officer when it be say he die on duty. When it be say okay, the law they provide for them, not be this country. Before you know what they happen now, you will see and say the case of this family, they will forget them. These people now, they will remain for inside suffering all the days of their lives. This kind of thing, it reach for you to use your life to play gamble for. Ask yourself honest question. You want to be say they accuse few of our Nigeria police forcefully. Not be all of them, we still know say a lot of them still be part and parcel of this bandit. But for the honest one, when they say they're really ready to work and save lives and properties of Nigerians, now waiting that they encounter, now in be this very one. All right, I'll leave you to share your own opinion with us on the comment section, even as we draw the line of this very broadcast here. We will see you again when we see you. Remember, we love you all. Bye-bye.